In Surds and indices, you cannot escape from this term called as a plus b whole square. You cannot escape from this term called as a minus b whole square. Sir, why we cannot escape? Because usually we hate something called as a square root. Usually we hate something called as a cube root. That means whenever I have square root, I want to eliminate that square root. That will be my primary motto as long as I can eliminate it. There is no definite rule that every time a square root or a cube root will get eliminated in our search problem, but we will try our level best to eliminate those square root or cube root so that we will get the answer in whole numbers. That is something which we like the most, right? That is something which we like the most. That means we will try to eliminate that particular square root or cube root. To eliminate square root, I should have square, because square root of 3, if it is there, if I want to eliminate this square root, I should have square term also, so that square root of square, they will get eliminated or nullified. You are left with only 3. Similarly, a plus b whole square, if I have it, if I have the square root for this, then the square root and square will eliminate and you are left only with a plus b. A minus b whole square under the square root will be a minus b. Similarly, a plus b whole cube under the cube root is, it is again a plus b. A minus b whole cube under the cube root is, it is again a minus b. That means we will try to eliminate all these square root or cube root whenever there is a particular chance for us, right? So definitely we need to know all these notations called as a plus b whole square, which is a square plus 2ab plus b square. A square a plus b, a minus b whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. And similarly, a plus b whole cube, a minus b whole cube. You might also need to know a cube plus b cube, a cube minus b cube. All these things we will come to it, sir. These are something which we have probably discussed in our algebra class. Now definitely those things also will be extremely useful, because these are some things which we have studied in our school days. I think it should not be a difficulty knowing all these things, right? Now see here, sir. This is the question which is there exactly. Your question is 6.5 into 6.5, 6.5 into 6.5 minus 45.5 plus 3.5 into 3.5. I need to find the value of this. Now you need not worry about these kind of questions. Whenever they give it like this, definitely this will be a square, right? Definitely this will be a square. So I can write it as 6.5 whole square. Definitely this will be b square. So I can write it as a plus 3.5 whole square, right? Plus 3.5 whole square. This is nothing but a square plus b square, because there is a minus sign in between. It should be minus 2ab, minus 2 into 6.5 into 3.5. check it out whether this value is giving you 45.5. just check it out. Can I say that 2 into 6.5, it is nothing but 13, right? It is 13. 13 into 3.5, 3.5 is 7 by 2. 13 into 7 is 91, 91 by 2 is 45.5. Yes, it is absolutely satisfying the middle term. So can I say that a square minus 2ab plus b square, this is a minus b whole square. So it is 6.5 minus 3.5 whole square, which is nothing but 3 square, and value of 3 square is nothing but 9. So these kind of questions are also another varieties of questions which can be given in your examinations. But most of the time they will not give such easy questions, but we will understand easy questions initially. Suppose for example, another question, 7.5 whole square plus 37.5. In fact, the question is actually given like this. Question actually is 7.5 into 7.5 plus 37.5 plus 2.5 into 2.5, right? 2.5 into 2.5. This is 7.5 whole square. This is 2.5 whole square. This term should be 2 into a is 7.5, b is 2.5. Can I say that? Can I say that 2 into 2.5 is 2 into 2.5 is 5. What is 5 into 7.5? 5 into 7 is 35. 5 into 0.5 is 2.5. 35 plus 2.5 is 37.5, which is exactly what is there in the middle term. That means a plus b whole square. 7.5 plus 2.5 whole square, which is nothing but 10 square, which is nothing but 100. Answer for this question is 100. I hope the idea is clear. Answer for this question is, it should be 100. Questions sometimes can also be asked in that format, which we have understood right now. Idea clear, sir? Suppose this is another variety of asking a question. Suppose, for example, I am sure that you should know this. A cube minus b cube is nothing but a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Similarly, we have a cube plus b cube is nothing but a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. These are two things which we know from school days. Suppose, for example, your question is like this: 0.05. It is 0.05. Let me take the exact question which is given. Right in the same format, let me write it, sir, so that you will understand how the questions are actually coming. 0.05 into 0.05. 0.05 into 0.05 again into 0.05. So 0.05 is multiplied 3 times, minus 0.04 into 0.04 into 0.04. That also is multiplied 3 times. Whole thing divided by 0.05 into 0.05. Right? I believe that you are able to understand the question. 0.05 into 0.05 plus 0.002 plus 0.04 into 0.04. I need to find the value of this expression, whatever I have written. Now, this is nothing but 0.05 whole cube. This is nothing but 0.04 whole cube. That means first term is nothing but a cube. Second term is nothing but b cube divided by first term it b square. Right? I will write it in the last term, b square plus. Is this nothing but what is 0.02? A value is 0.05, b value is 0.04, a into b value is 0.05 into 0.04 is 0.002. That is what is given in the middle. So this is ab value. If I simplify further, can I say that a cube minus b cube is nothing but a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. That means I will get here as a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. That term will cancel with the denominator term. You are left only with a minus b. A is 0.05 minus b is 0.04. Answer is 0.01. So you should definitely know all these things which we are studying in algebra to solve some of the questions in Surds and Indices easily. I believe that it is clear. A plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, all these are some things which you definitely need to take care of it. In fact, a square minus b square, all these are something which you need to take care of. Suppose your question is simplify. I am writing the question exactly how it is given. Simplify 1.5 cube plus 4.7 cube plus 3.8 cube. 1.5 cube plus 4.7 cube plus 3.8 cube minus 3 into 1.5 into 4.7 into 3.8, right? Minus 3 into 1.5 into 4.7 into 3.8. Whole thing divided by this is nothing but 1.5 square in plus 4.7 square plus 3.85 3.8 square, right? 3.8 square excuse me, minus 1.5 into 4.7 minus 1.5 into 4.7 minus 4.7 into 3.8 minus 3.8 into 1.5. I need to simplify this entire value. Now, if you look at this question, you will feel that it's a very difficult question because it involves a lot of simplification of cubing a particular decimal value, squaring that decimal value, multiplying decimal values. Too much of time consuming process. But can I say that there is a beautiful corollary or a beautiful notation in our algebra which says that these are all something which you need to know for algebra, sir. A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3abc. Definitely you should know this because it is straightforward given like this in all our particular things. A cube plus B cube minus 3abc is a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. Now if I take like this, this is a cube, this is b cube, this is c cube minus 3 times of a into b into c, right? 3 times of a into b into c. That numerator, whatever they have written here, is nothing but this particular notation what I wrote just now. That means I can write the right hand side term in the numerator. A plus b plus c into a plus b plus c is 1.5 plus 4.7 plus 3.8 into a square plus b square plus c square. A is 1.5, b is 4.7, c is 3.8. So 1.5 square plus 4.7 square plus 3.8 square. That is exactly what I have in the denominator also. Minus ab. That means minus 1.5 into 4.7 is ab. bc is 4.7 into 3.8 is bc. 3.8 into 1.5 is CA. That means whatever the next term which is there here is actually the term which is there in the denominator also. They both will cancel off. You are only left with one term in the numerator, that is nothing but the sum of these three terms. 1.5 plus 4.7 plus 3.8. If I add these three terms, I will get the answer as a 10. Easy way of solving question if you know this notation whatever we have studied in algebra. I hope the idea should be very clear, sir. These are some of the tricky questions. Looking into the question, you should think that you might get a feeling in the examination that it's a very difficult question, but actually it is not. Actually it is not. That is the reason I am telling you again and again, sir. You should be good in basics. In this question, the basic understanding is that notation of a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. That is something which you need to know in this question. Then it becomes a very easy question. 0.41 into 0.41 into 0.41 plus 0.69 times 0.69 times 0.69 whole thing divided by 0.41 into 0.41 minus 0.41 into 0.41 minus 0.41 into 0.69 plus 0.69 into 0.69. Now listen carefully, sir. Again it's a very easy question. This is the same terms multiplied 3 times. I can write it as a power 3 plus same terms multiplied 3 times. I can write it as some other variable b power 3 divided by this 0.41. I already called it as a. So this term is a multiplied 2 times. A square minus a and b multiplied minus ab plus a b is multiplied 2 times. B square. You already know the notation of a cube plus b cube. It is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. The same term is there in the denominator also as a square minus ab plus b square. Remove everything and you will be left only with a plus b, where a is 0.41, b is 0.69. 0.41 plus 0.69 is 1.1. I hope the idea should be very clear, sir. It should never be a difficulty for you in solving these kind of questions. And I repeat it, It is the basic questions what we are yet. We have never moved on to a tricky questions which will come in SSC examination papers. Not only SSC, it can be any other examination for that matter. Suppose see here, exactly similar to this, exactly similar to the question whatever we have solved. I want to try to connect that and it. Your question is 2.3 into 2.3 into 2.3 minus 2.3 into 2.3 into 2.3 minus 1 divided by 2.3 into 2.3 plus 2.3 plus 1. This value I need to find. I need to find this value. Now listen carefully, sir. Same logic. 2.3 is multiplied 3 times. So this is nothing but a power 3. This is a power 3 minus 1 is written only 1 times. But I can also write 1 as 1 into 1 into 1. 1 is multiplied 3 times b power 3. So 2.3 I already called it as a. It is multiplied 2 times a square. 1 I already called it as b. That also I can write multiplied 2 times. It is b square. Right? It is b square. The middle term is 2.3 can be written as 2.3 into 1. 2.3 is a. B is nothing but 1. Middle term is AB. Same like previous question. It is A minus B into A square plus AB plus B square, and denominator exactly is also A square plus AB plus B square. They both will cancel off. You are left with only one term which is A minus B. A is 2.3. B is 1. Subtraction is 1.3. These are all not difficult as long as you know some notations which are algebraic notations. Yes, definitely we will use algebraic notation, but without algebraic notations also we can solve some of the questions easily, which we have discussed in algebra topic. Now in Surds and Indices we will make it easy by using algebra notations. I hope you are all able to understand the connection between the dots. Kindly comment in the live chat, sir, till here, because from the last 15 minutes I think I am continuously taking problem, but I am not probably telling you or asking you whether it is clear or not. Kindly comment in the live chat. Today we are in the first class of Surds and Indices, where the main concentration is on basics of Surds and Indices. More and more basic questions is what we are solving right now. Suppose, see this question, sir. Please see this question. Okay, let me write it. Suppose your question is, the value of root 2 is given in the question. Given root 2 is nothing but 1.414. The value is given in the question. You need to find the value of root 8 plus 2 root 32, root 8 plus 2 root 32 minus 3 root 128 plus 4 root 50. This value we need to find, provided we have the value of root 2 as 1.414 approximately, right? Approximately we have the value of root 2 as 1.414. Now very easy question. Why? Because root 2 value is given in the question. So every number which will be given definitely can be expressed in terms of root 2. You will definitely able to be expressed in terms of root 2 because root 2 value is given. So root 8 is root of 4 into 2. Root 4 is 2. Remaining is root 2. 2 times of root 32 is root of 16 into 2. 16 into 2. 16 square root is 4. So 2 into 4 root 2 minus root 128. 128 is 64 into 2. 64 square root is 8. It is 8 root 2 plus 4 into root 50. 50 is 25 into 2. 4 into 5 root 2. If I simplify further, it is root 2 is common factor everywhere. If I take root 2 common factor, 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 minus 24 is minus 14. Minus 14 plus 20 is 6. It is 6 root 2. But root 2 is given in the question as 1.414. So it is 6 into 1.414. Answer will be approximately equal to 8.484. Check out with the answer options. Whichever option is closer to 8.484, you should mark that particular option and then move ahead. Answer for this question is 8.484. 8.484 should be the answer. Similarly, another variety of question. In fact, this also we have solved earlier, but it is in division. It makes no difference. 243 power 0.13 into 243 power 0.07 divided by 7 power 0.25 into 49 to the power of 0.075, right? 49 to the power of 0.075. It makes no difference again in this question. Can I say that numerator bases are same? I will keep only one base. I will keep the base as 243 because they are multiplied in the numerator. Add the powers. 0.13 into the plus 0.07 is 0.2. Again, denominator base here is 7. 49 is the second base, but 49 is 7 square. That means this can be written as 7 square to the power of 0.075. That means again I can make the base as the same. Here the base is 7. Here also base is 7 because 2 into 0.075 is it is 0.15, right? It is 0.15, right? Now another term I forgot to write in the denominator, sir. So this term is nothing but equal to the second term. I wrote it. So another term which is given is 343 to the power of 0.2, right? So that means first term is, okay, I'll write it 7 power 0.25. This is 7 square to the power of 0.075, which is 7 power 0.15. And this is 7 cube to the power of 0.2. It is 7 power 0.6. Again the bases are same in the denominator. 243 can be written as 243 is 3 power 5. 3 power 5 whole power 0.2 divided by 7 power 0.25 plus 0.15 is 0.4. 0.14 plus 0.6 is 1. So it is 3 power 5 power 0.2 is 3 power 1 divided by 7 power 1. 3 by 7 should be the answer. Answer for this question is 3 by 7. Answer for this question is 3 by 7. I believe that this variety of questions should be very clear by now. This variety should be very clear, sir. My heading of today's session itself says that we are mainly concentrating on basic problems and slightly intermediate level questions today. Today in the sense, the session from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the morning. Another question. See here, sir, and I am again sure that my students know this as a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. Now suppose for example your question is 5.32 into 56 plus 5.32 into 44 divided by 7.66 whole square minus 2.34 whole square. This is a question on indices because there is a power called as 2 in this case. If I take this 5.32 common factor in both these terms, you are left with 56 plus 44. 56 plus 44 is 100. So 5.32 into 56 plus 44 is 100. A square minus b square. It is a plus b. A plus b is 7.66 into plus 2.34. It is nothing but 10. 7 points A minus B is 7.66 minus 2.34. It is nothing but 5.32. 5.32 will cancel with 5.32. 100 divided by 10 is 10. 100 divided by 10 is 10. Answer for this question is 10. I hope the idea is clear. Answer for this question is 10. Suppose another question. if 3 power x plus 8 is equal to 27 to the power of 2x plus 1, find the value of x. Find the value of x. Very easy. Base here is 3. Make the base here also as 3, so that I can remove the base and equate the powers. So it is 3 power x plus 8. 27 is 3 cube to the power of 2x plus 1. So base here is 3, here also is 3. Remove the base. X plus 8 is equal to 3 into 2x plus 1 is 6x plus 3. You are left with 5x is equal to 5. X is equal to 1. This is one of the ways of solving. If you do not want to solve in this method, substitute by answer options. Options are 7, 3, 2 and minus 1. Sorry, minus 2 and 1. 7, 3, 2, minus 2 and 1. If I take the fourth option, which is the correct answer, if I take 1, so this is 3 power 1 plus 8 is 9. 3 power 9. 27 to the power of 2 into 1, 2 plus 1, it is 3. So 27 power 3 is 3 cube to the power of 3, which is nothing but 3 power 9 itself. Both are satisfying, therefore the answer option is correct. You use method 1 or you use method 2, it makes no difference. All these are very easy questions, sir. You should never panic to solve these kind of questions if it is given. Suppose another similar variety of question. 27 to the power of n plus 1 is equal to 243 to the power of 3. Find the value of n. Right? Find the value of n. Same logic I will implement. 27 to the power of n plus 1. 27 can be written as 3 power something. 243 can also be written as 3 power something. 27 is 3 power 3 whole power n minus 1 it is, sir. It is not n plus 1. 3 power 3 whole power n minus 1. Right? This value is nothing but n minus 1. In fact, it makes no difference. Even if you solve with n plus 1 also, you will get a different value, different answer. It makes no difference as long as we are learning the concept. 243 is 3 power 5 whole power 3. Right? 3 power 5 whole power 3. Now, think logically, bases should be same, right? Bases should be same. If the bases are same, I can equate the power. The base in the first term or the left hand side is 3 power 3. This is the base. Base in the right hand side is 3 power 5. It is not 3 power 3 in the second case. But can I write this 3 power 5 power 3 as 3 power 3 whole power 5? Both are exactly same, right? 3 power 3 whole power 5 and 3 power 5 whole power 3. They both are same from the laws of indices. Base in the left hand side is 3 power 3. Base in the right hand side is also 3 power 3. Bases are same. Equate the power. N minus 1 is 5. N should be 6.